the music play. Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
In 1983, Jim Henson, the father of the Muppets, decided to create a show to help bring people together. He did this by showing different creatures getting along. There were three main creatures: the Fraggles, the Doozers, and the Gourds. We mainly follow five main Fraggles: Gobo, played by Jerry Nelson; Wembley, played by Steve Whitmire; Red, played by Karen Pule; Moki, played by Kathleen Mullen; and Boober, played by Dave Kazole. The show follows the Fraggles, who live under Doc's cabin in Fraggle Rock, Doc, who's played by Jerry Perks, lives with his dog Sprocket, also played by Steve Whitmire, and they provided a sense of human connection to the show. The Fraggles were very funny creatures and sang a lot of songs. The Doozers are hard workers and make construction for the Fraggles to eat. But that ain't the only food the Fraggles eat. They mostly eat radishes. To get the radishes, the Fraggles must go to the Gourd Garden. There's Pa Gourd, played by Jerry Nelson, Ma Gourd, played by Cheryl Wagner, and Junior Gourd, played by Richard Hunt. All Junior wants to do is capture a Fraggle, but his parents couldn't care less, being the self-imposed king and queen of the universe. Also in the garden is Marjorie, the trash heap, also played by Jerry Nelson. Marjorie is a thing of advice for the main Fraggles. There's also Uncle Traveling Matt, also played by Dave Kazole, who is Gobo's uncle who sends in postcards from his travels from outer space, aka our world. Fraggle Rock was received very positively and was on HBO for 5 seasons. It was also the first American show to be shown in the Soviet Union. The Fraggles would later get their own animated series, which ran for 13 episodes from 1987 to 1988. The Fraggles would also appear with the Muppets and Sesame Street characters in the specials The Muppet Celebration of 30 Years and A Muppet Family Christmas. Nowadays, the Fraggles are still owned by the Jim Henson Company, and they only appear every once in a while for a live appearance, YouTube video, or other. They also have had a comic series and a spin-off show on Hulu based on the Doozers. Fraggle Rock is still one of the most influential shows of all time.